Hi, I'm Melissa, and today we're gonna do a little closet declutter capsule wardrobe situation. So if you're into minimalistic fashion, slow living, good stuff like that, then keep on watching. That's a good thumbnail.
Do you need help?
No. Strong, independent woman. All right. They're so beautiful. They smell like something, some type of lacquer.
You sure you don't need help?
I don't need help.
You're plant. That was so weird.
Just hit the light and the plant. It'll be a good box for donations.
Yes.
That's what we're doing next. In here we have more hangers. I'll open this bad boy. These are like the ones for your pants. Now the plan is to take all of these hangers and put them in my closet. Let's go. The current state of my closet right now, it is an absolute disaster. But here we have like jumpsuits and dresses. This is my husband's stuff right here. And then over on this side, we have all of my shoes and hats, bags, tops, pants, coats, jackets, stuff like that. And then a mess right here. Well, first I'm gonna get cleaning, then we're gonna work on a capsule wardrobe challenge. Here in my closet. My whole goal for this video is to make a capsule wardrobe that's like maybe 30 pieces or something. I don't want to exceed the amount of new hangers that I got. I finally got fancy new hangers. That's been like a dream of mine. So I want to minimize. I want to not get rid of everything because I want to come back to my pieces again. But I want to just minimize what I have on a day-to-day basis for the next like 30 days. And then I'm going to put everything else away, out of sight, out of mind. And then if this goes okay, next month I'm gonna do the same thing. And I'm just gonna like plan out like the next 30 days of my life. I'm gonna swap some things out and then it'll be like a revolving wardrobe. And I'm hoping that in the long run, this will, you know, allow me to like buy less because I'll always have like new stuff coming in. Although it's not new, it's like a little bit more new to me, a little bit more fresh. And it's gonna force me to like use what I already have and make new outfits that I might not have thought of. Let's go. So I'm gonna take everything out of here and then I'm gonna put it on my bed and then I'm just gonna bring out the pieces one by one that I wanna keep. I think that's how we're gonna start it. Oh gosh, these are heavy. First I'm going to start with jeans. Tops. I don't know. I'm just going to go start grabbing stuff and see what happens. I want to be wearing these more, so I'm going to try and see if I can style them. One skirt. I think I'm going to do a lot of blue jeans and a lot of gray. Black. This is a good time to declutter things that I also never wear. So I might get rid of this. I might just put it aside and see if I miss it. I kind of feel like they're too tight. Maybe don't fit me the best. I don't know. I think I'm overthinking this and that probably means that I should just get rid of them. I really want to wear these more, so I'm gonna put these in, try and style them. These are my like all-time favorite around the house jeans, super comfy. They're from Old Navy. They're the high-rise baggy wide leg jean. They're like super comfy. It's like basically feel like you're wearing sweatpants around the house. Kind of like the jeans I'm in right now. These are from H&M, but they're like really comfy. Anything that's like super wide leg. I'm feeling like that's my vibe lately. Like it's just so comfy. Like why would I want to wear something that when I sit down it's like hurts my stomach? You know, like or that I can't move in. You know, like that's not me. I'm a mom. Okay, you need to be functional. You need to be flexible.
Yes.
Checks. Similar but different. Very similar to like what I have on right now, the cut. These are a little stiffer. They're kind of like this interesting corduroy I feel, but like it works because they're a little bit big. Like they're not tight on me. Thrifted these for like, you know, $5, but I looked up this brand, Lissy or something, and these were like close to like $200 new. and they feel it. This feels like luxury. I love them. These, so like that really soft velvety material. A lot of these are just like my basic favorites that I wear every single week, like sweatshirts. Boring, but like goes with everything, can mix and match it all. This sweater, I have two. I'm gonna see if they're exactly the same. So I'm gonna hang those up next. Red polo. This I found in the kids section, but it works. So these are really good for like layering. I tend to be obsessed with like outerwear, but I need some good layering pieces too. And then I have just a white button down, long sleeve button down. Basic and boring, but useful. Some sweaters. Definitely want this guy in there. He needs to be ironed, but he's pretty new and I love him. I want to include this one, but I am working on changing the buttons over. So I'll hang it up for now, but I hate these white buttons and I'm going to change it to blue so it kind of like matches better. My favorite Uniqlo t-shirts.
That looks like it fits
absolute
me.
best fit ever. I have them in multiple colors. Black button down. I love this, but it might be time to declutter it because the shoulders are like a little bit too big on me. I feel like they don't fit right. If it was like a little more fitted, I'd be into it. So I think it's time. Or it's just time to put it away for a while. We'll see. I don't really think I'm limiting my like jackets or anything because I just have to store them somewhere and I really don't want to be like folding these and putting them away or anything. So all my jackets that were up here, they're just going back up there because that's what works for me. Like, am I gonna wear this in the next 30 days? I wish. I would love to wear this all the time, but the weather is rarely warm enough to be wearing something like this. And by warm, I mean cold. The trick about keeping the wardrobe like so simple, like just a few pairs of pants and a few shirts, is the outerwear, the accessories, like have good jewelry going on, have a nice vest, you know, layer stuff up. Oops. Is this not like the cutest blazer you've ever seen in your whole life? This was thrifted, obviously, because almost everything in my wardrobe's been thrifted. I also have the cutest leather suit I've ever seen in my entire life. It is 100% genuine leather. I just got this from the bins and I cleaned and conditioned it with like leather cleaner for the very first time. And it was an excellent experience. Loved doing it. Wish I could make that my full-time job. So I'm gonna hang this bad boy up. Yeah. I think I need to put the jeans with it. Yeah. So here are the jeans. These babies fit like a glove. Like what are the odds that you actually get something that fits you when you're at the bins and you like can't try stuff on? Miracle. I feel like a winner. Oh, it's so heavy. I think that I might hate this. I think it's time to just let it go. I haven't worn it yet. I haven't figured out how to wear it and I'm not feeling it. I don't know. I think it's going bye-bye. The point was to have a lot of extra hangovers. No, we don't want extra hangovers. We don't want one hangover. The point was to have a lot of hangers left over. So I feel like I'm doing pretty good there. We're in a weird season right now where it's like spring almost, but it still snows and like some days are close to 60 and some days are 30 and snowing. So I can't really put my winter stuff away yet and I can't really pull out my summer stuff. So I kind of have a little bit extra out that like works for both seasons because you gotta do what you gotta do when you live in, you know, Chicago. Were you just looking at my butt? And I have so many of these that I'm not gonna use. I only needed 5 of those and it came back 10. That's not my fault, okay? That's not my fault. Here's another declutter item. I've been holding on to this thing for like many years and like the idea of it's really cute, you know, but I think that the sleeves are a little bit too short, just the tiniest bit that it like makes it not that comfortable. But it's just one of those that I feel like, oh, if I get rid of it, then I'm going to be totally looking for one of these to replace it with. I think I like a little bit more of a shorter, boxier cut, bigger sleeves. So I think it's going to go. I almost forgot about this. I just got this from the bins and it is so pilly and gross. So I got this like shaver. I'm going to shave all the pilliness away, but I thought it was so cool. It's kind of like a robe, like wrap situation. Yeah.
I'm like torn between if I should add this piece in or not. It's like really thin, silky. It feels like it's a little bit more on the summer side, but we might have a day in the next month that like this is perfect for, so we'll see. I really like to have like recurring themes in my wardrobe, so like the sleeves on this are both beautiful. So it's not shocking, like if I wear this one day, you know, and then people see me in this the next day, they're like, oh, like we're totally used to that. That's normal for her to wear like something like that, and it's not like, whoa, what are you doing? That's like totally outside of your comfort zone, like what you normally wear and what we're used to, you know? Not that it's about pleasing everybody else, but sometimes it feels that way. So this is the finished result. I decluttered 8 things and I ended up putting away 17 items out of my net of sight. So we'll see if I miss those or not. Only time will tell. And I minimized down to like 40 items in this area, and that's not including the jackets because I keep those out all the time. I don't know if this is a super minimalistic wardrobe or not, but this is what works for me. And I also included the outfit I'm wearing right now. And I'm not putting shoes into the equation because, yeah, I don't know, I just don't count those as like clothing items or whatever. So I don't know if this is super minimalistic to you, but it's what works for me and it is what feels good right now. I might pare down more. I might, after this month, go back and miss some of those things and I might go grab them, bring them back into my wardrobe, or I might feel like this is really good and I'll just swap a few things out and put some in storage and continue on. So only time will tell. We'll see how it goes. And that's me signing off.
Like and subscribe.